back to another video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you exactly what I do on my face with any drug beauty product. So we're going right now on the cheaper side. I'm not using nothing fancy. We're going to be using old drugstore products. I did purchases at my near pharmacy. So if you like any of them, I would definitely recommend getting it from there, or you can buy it from Ulta, because I know they also have items that you can buy them for very, very cheaply. So let's start with the video. Come with me. Okay, so begin with, we're gonna apply a primer. So I'm gonna show you which primer I'm using. I have all the products laid out here, and I have my brushes at this side, so it makes things so much more easier for me to show you exactly what we are doing to my face. So the only thing I did right now, I applied my moisturizer and that was it. Okay, so I have two primers. You guys have seen me use this L'Oreal Magic Lumi. It is amazing. I definitely recommend getting this one. It's my favorite. But I have this little test, like the little sample they gave me, and this is also L'Oreal, and it's Infallible Matte Look, which is something sometimes we would like to use during the summertime, springtime. So I'm gonna start with this. I'm going to apply on the top of my hand, and I have a decent amount. Now I'm going to press it on my forehead, cheeks, and then on my chin. And then from there, all I'm gonna do is spread it all over. My skin is a little dry right now because I'm sure you guys are quarantined as well. You're home and then you have this heat and you're not getting enough fresh air. So my skin is definitely dry. I am applying a lot of oils and I am trying to use as much skincare products to keep my face glowing. Okay, what's really good about this primer is that it's very thick, which I think it's going to be good coverage, especially to last you a long periods of time, especially that it's matte. I definitely want that, like I mentioned, in those hot, humid days. Okay, so after applying that, we're going to use in my Spanish channel for the first time. So this is my second time testing this product. The first time I loved it. So if you speak Spanish, go to my Spanish channel. I will link it down below for you guys to see the video if you're interested. And this is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I am trying to go for the matte look, like I mentioned, and I am color 310, which is sun beige if you are the same color as me or the same skin tone. So let's start with this. The only thing I wish it had a little pump instead of just having an open space like that. Again, I'm going to use the top of my hand to apply it, and I am giving a decent amount. What is this called? Beauty Blender. So let's start with that. I am gonna use my little mirror for guidance. So let's see. I did purchase it a very close skin tone as mine. I don't know if you guys can tell. What's really good about this foundation is that it's very weightless, which means that you are applying makeup, but it doesn't feel like you're wearing tons of makeup, which is something that I like, especially when we're trying to do the nice summer look or spring look, very effortless. You don't want people to think that you took a lot of time when you actually did. More of a fresh look. I think I'm gonna have to apply a little bit more. I do want to have like a full coverage. I'm always talking about full coverage. I do have some scarves and I actually like to cover them as much as I can. Not because I don't like to show them, it's just that if I'm going to apply makeup, I definitely want it to look its best. And I'm going to spread it, whatever I have left, down to my neck and of my chin. I am going to add a little bit more for these areas. I am going to apply concealer, but I just want to have a little bit of extra glam. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was a very good idea of me trying makeup and having a white shirt. I I didn't think of that while I was getting dressed. I just, you know, it's just me. That's how we roll, right? My T-zone really sweats, but I feel like my cheekbones get a little bit crazy most of the time. This is much better. I think applying a little bit more and building in, it's so important. I'm that type of person. I see a lot of people that just do a little bit and it works for them. Unfortunately for me, it's not like that. I definitely want to seem like I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, but I want to receive the full coverage for my skin. I just don't want to look crazy and start sweating. Definitely want to build it. What's really good about this foundation is very, very moist, which is amazing because I don't want my skin or my makeup to start cracking or to have like little patches. I do not like that at all. Okay, I think I did a really good job with this, and I hope you guys can really see that. And also to do it on your hairline, I feel like sometimes some people miss it, and I think it's such an important tip about makeup. Okay, once I have that foundation, I'm actually really happy with it. The only thing I have to say again, I wish it has a little pump or something which is easier to apply the foundation and you're not just adding more makeup or anywhere else like that. So the color was actually really good to my skin tone, I think. If you guys see my hands, I don't know if you guys can see that. I think it's actually pretty good. Eyebrows, so I am going to brush them. I have this little brush. This is from e.l.f. I did purchase this a while ago. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fix them and brush them a little bit. NYX Sculpt and Highlight Brow Contour. So it has the lighter part here, which you can do it above or under your eyebrow, and then it gives you the color, which I always purchase like a dark brown or like a medium brown, because I feel like if I use a dark color or a black, because I know my color is black, but I feel like if I add more darkness it'll be too much. I'm gonna start building, so I'm gonna go from inside to out. And all I'm gonna do, I'm just trying to fix any missing part or missing thing that I have on my eyebrow, and then from there I'm just going to make the little circle and finish it around. This is not like a crazy thing. It's me testing out this new product that I purchased, which I think is so important to always try new products if you have the time. Or if you're looking for a new product, it's really good to see other people try them out. So this is number 1. And let me do the second one the same way. I will start and just start brushing off. I really, really like their NYX brow products. They are very, very good. And then we're going to finish and make the circle and go around as well. Okay, so that's, I don't know why the light keeps doing that. That's how my brows look. They're not the best because I kind of need to get them done. And this is the highlight. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to apply it under. And I'm going to make a very thin line. I don't know if you guys can see that. See the two different colors? I usually like to blend it in. I just like to blend it in with my finger. I think sometimes it's better to use your finger for some stuff. Okay, so that's number 1. And then we're going to use the same thing for number 2. And just spread it out with your own finger. Perfect. So then my eyebrow cream concealer that I have tried prior to this video, and I really, really like it. And then I have this one, which I didn't know it was not a concealer. This is an eraser multi-use concealer. Okay, multi-use. So you can either apply it before your foundation to cover any marks or, you know, anything that you don't like, that you would like to blend it in, or you can use it as a concealer. When I tried this on my Spanish video, I looked like a crazy person because it's too light, but I'm going to show you because this one is so easy to apply. If you guys use this concealer, comment down below and I'll do another video for that. But I'm going to use this eraser one for you guys to see how crazy I look. What I really dropped me into it was the little sponge. So you have to twist it, and it comes out from the top. You guys see the little heads coming out from there. So I'm going to apply it under my eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna a little bit more, I think, for the other eye. Can just dab it in there. Now you can also do it on the middle and then some on top. Why not? Let's just go a little crazy. I'm going to damp it with my beauty blender. I'm not going to sculpt to do nothing like that, but I just like to always apply some concealer here, definitely to brighten your eye. If you don't have the time to contour your face, and you can use the bronzer to do that. And you guys can see how lighter that is in my skin tone. I definitely made a mistake with the color, but I just have to roll with it at this point. Hopefully when we add a little bit, then it doesn't look so bad. Now let me use the other eye. I definitely feel like the beauty blender is much easier to blend in than actual brush when it comes to concealer, or a heavy concealer. If you have any heavy concealers, I definitely recommend that. Perfect. Now I'm gonna blend it in the bottom. That definitely brightens up your, it gives it a little bit of light in your skin. Perfect. Okay, and I'm gonna use my forehead now to blend it in. This is where I had such a hard time blending in this part, because this dries out very quickly, and also because I mentioned my skin is so dry right now. This part definitely I had a hard time blending it in. So I bought this actually to carry in with me in my bag. I heard really good things about this Fit Me, and I bought number 240, which is golden beige. And what I liked about it is that when you lift this up, it comes with a little mirror, and it comes with the little sponge with it, which I thought was pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to use a sponge, and we are going to just press a little bit for any oilies, or if you're sweating or anything like that. So I'm going to apply it a little bit over what I did with my concealer to give it a little bit of light, because I definitely feel like it leaves your skin very, very smooth without really killing yourself. So this will definitely be one of my favorites to carry with me in my bag, just to do a little touch up or anything like that. Temptation. This is a palette which comes with the highlighter. So it comes, these two long roads are for the eyeshadow, and these two are your highlighter, which I thought was really cool, because if you're going to travel, definitely not right now, you're not gonna travel, but if you're gonna travel, if you're going away, especially during the summer, you're going away, you're going to the beach, you're going down the shore for the weekend, you definitely want to buy something that comes very packed. That way you don't have to overpack and take more stuff than you should. And this one, it gives you kind of an idea what you should do with the colors, which I thought it was pretty cool. So on my Spanish video, I used this palette. Today I'm going to use this fallish palette, and I'm going to use this highlighter because it comes with that side. The little mirror here, because it gives you such a hard time not having a mirror there. I just like to have a palette with, it comes with the mirror. That's just me. But let's start with the video. So I'm going to use the more warmish colors. Use this orangey, like brick colored, as to create the crease on my eye. And I'm going to use my little Echo Tool brush. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create that crease in the middle, just to start somewhere on my eye. And I'm going to use a little bit more, because I want to create a nice pigmentation. Perfect. Now I'm going to use it on my other eye. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do in the crease of my eye. Perfect. So that's how it's starting to look. Another Echo Tool, and we are going to use this lighter orange for the bottom of my eye, and then we're going to use the brown to use the smoky eye. So now I'm going to apply this on the bottom to create a nice little brightening on my eye, and it comes with a little shimmer, which I think it's really cool. Is it just me, or do I make funny faces when I apply eyeshadow? I think it's everyone. Perfect. We're gonna use a little bit more here. Give it a little bit extra light. We're going to use this champagne color, and I'm going to be using this angle liner, which I think is really cool if you want to create a nice color in. And I'm going to apply on the teardrop of my eye to create a little light on my you can definitely see that brown color to create a little smoky eye, or just to create that darkness on my eye. The brown is very low pigmentation, or is it just me? There we go. We'll also use that angle again, and I will use the champagne color, and we can line our eyebrows to create a little bit of a shine, which I think that's really cool. You just want to add a little extra contour if your eyebrows are not done. That's definitely a tip you should do to make your eyebrows look a little bit more finished than they already are. So this is how the eyes came out. I actually really like it. It's very neutral. And I definitely feel like I will use this for the summer, because you want to keep as much as neutral as you are without adding so much stuff. Okay, next we're going to use our bronzer. This is a City Bronzer by Maybelline, and the color is 300. This is bronzer and contour powder. A little bit on my forehead. I'm going to use this other one for here. Blend in as much as I can. Perfect. Now we're going to use on my cheekbone, my other cheekbone, on my nose. I definitely can grab another brush, but we're going to keep it very simple. Perfect. And also the color Vine. Let me open it up for you. It's color Vine, and we're gonna use my little brush. Same thing, I'm gonna grab a little bit and just shake it out for any extra. And we're going to use on my cheek to create a little, you know. I know that people don't like to use blush. I actually love blush. A little bit here for my color. Perfect. So a little bit of blush doesn't hurt nobody. Will be our mascara and lip color, which is very simple. So I have this Voluminous by L'Oreal Red Carpet Black. It comes with your primer and then the color. And then I also purchased this one by L'Oreal Paradise, which I'll be showing you this one. I did use this one for my Spanish channel. If you guys would like to see it, comment down and let me know. We're going to be using this pink one, which I absolutely think will work perfectly. So this is by L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And obviously I have color black because it would just look weird if I use brown mascara. I just can't open it now. Let's apply it. Just apply my mascara, which I definitely like. It definitely gives me a little volume. The only bad thing about my eyelashes is that they come down instead of coming up, but it's okay, I can live with them. I'm going to use the Milani lip color, and this is number 13. It's long wearing, easy glide formula to live in. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a nice natural pink. So I'm going to always do it outside your line. Some people do it inside or right on the line. I definitely like to use it a little bit off. Okay, so now I did it. Now we're going to use ColourPop lip stick, and this is color Brick Matte. I guess I want to go with the matte look. I just want to make sure I am not looking greasy when I look outside. The makeup came out. I'm actually really happy how it came out. My favorite thing I definitely like will be the foundation. It's definitely amazing and very weightless. Like I said, you can definitely build up to it like I did. And then my second one will be definitely be the eye shadow palette, and we're gonna now apply the highlighter, which I completely forgot. Like I mentioned before, we're going to be using this color because that's the colors that I use for the eyeshadows. And I'm using the fan brush. And this is by e.l.f., believe it or not. I think I paid like $3 for this at Target. So if you're building up your own makeup and you're really new to makeup, I definitely recommend trying very cheap brushes to see how they go. And I feel like sometimes they're almost the same quality. So I'm going to apply on the tip of my nose. I'm going to apply it on top of my cheekbone. Same thing with this one. Do you guys see that glow? It looks pretty good. And you can use a little bit on top of your lip. And voila, that's how it came out. I'm actually really happy with it. I hope you guys enjoy this video, that you can learn a little bit more about cheaper products that definitely do not cost you more than $20. I definitely say the most expensive one will be $10 and everything else is $10 and under. So if you guys would like to test it out, I definitely recommend it. Do not forget to subscribe down below, give this video a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see other videos, comment and let me know what other video you guys would like me to see, and I will see you guys for another video.